if I'm going to shoot commercially with two cameras, guess what if something happened to one of them? I'm like, drop it, never happened to me, but can happen. The other things bad happened to my camera, but that's the story for another video. Welcome to another Create Greg video. My name is Greg, and in today's episode we will talk about lens filters, but not how to use them, but how you can save the day and actually save £1,000 investing just only 30 quid in a UV lens. Let's talk about it right now. I think the best way to go about it is to share a story. So once upon a time, actually 2 months ago, during snowy days in Scotland. Yes, winter in Scotland you can have snow, which is highly unlikely, but this year we had plenty of snow. So for me, who likes to cycle pretty much whole year, I thought like a bit of snow would not stop me. And there was one particular day when I had a meeting with CEO of the company I worked previously. I tried to schedule this meeting for over a month. I know this kind of people can be very busy, so once I got my window of opportunity, 1 hour to record video I wanted, get my stuff ready, woke up early, pack of all of my equipment, jump on the bike, and when I was cycling I realized I might be overestimating my skills, so I decided don't want to be late for a meeting which I was waiting for so long. So grab the phone, ask Siri to phone that CEO, and over the phone while I was cycling said like, listen, I'm going to a bit of late because of the snow. It's very slippery, icy actually, so I hope you don't mind if it will be just 5 minutes late. Apology for that, but I'll do my best to be on time. And he said, no problem, once you got here we will grab some coffee, so no rush, we will get that done. So excited to hear that, I hang up on the phone, and at the same time I turned the corner and ended up on completely icy ground. The result, I flipped over the front wheel of my bike, ended up on the ground. Because of the certain ninja skills I acquired in the past training jiu-jitsu, I survived. I stood up quickly, looked people around, removed the dust and said like, yeah, no big deal. Jump on the bike and got to the meeting actually on time. So excited of that. We got the coffee, there was nice chit chat. We get to the office, so I said like, okay, let's set up the camera. I opened the bag and to my surprise, I saw front of my lens smashed. In that single moment, my heart stopped beating and I said, second thought, is it the filter or the whole lens? So I inspected it more carefully, and then to my relief, it was just only filter. And I thought like, oh my god, if I didn't put that filter on the top, I would be actually down lens. But what even more important, I would not be able to do the job on that particular day. So I said like, yeah, let's remove the glass. And then actually another unexpected thing happened. I couldn't remove this glass because the impact was so strong that it actually bent the frame of my filter. So I thought like, I tried to unscrew with my hand, tried to grab some cloth I had in the backpack, screw, I couldn't. And I said like, where's my pliers? There was the one day when I actually forget the pliers. I always have the pliers with me. Actually, there's a multifunctional tool from Victorinox. Actually, there's one of the most important things on the movie set. Apart from duct tape, you cannot make a movie if you don't have multifunctional Swiss tool or duct tape. So I said like, oh my god, how am I going to remove it? I saved the lens, but I still cannot shoot. And out of desperation, I just asked randomly to CEO, is there any chance you have pliers in the pocket? And he said, yes, of course I do, which blew my mind. And that's a side note for everyone. If you are very good CEO, you have pliers in your backpack. So for everyone aspiring to be a CEO or the owner of the company, you should have pliers to save people like me in need. So yeah, I got the pliers, I managed to unscrew the filter, get the lens ready, shoot the video I was waiting for so long, and call it a day. it's actually not the end of the story, and I shouldn't call it a day. What's more, there is a tiny discrepancy in my story. I didn't manage to remove filter actually. I managed to smash the glass because it was so hard to remove the filter even with pliers. So I thought like I don't have time to do it whilst he was waiting for me, so I will do it at home, easy peasy. Got home, got myself ready to remove it, and then I realized how hard it is to remove it because the bend was significant enough, so it literally stuck, and I said like, oh, I didn't save the lens yet. I saved the day shooting video, but I still need to remove it, so I need to use all my effort, force, creativity, and hope that I would manage. So got some other tools, start cutting, bending, praying, but eventually I managed to do it without damaging the top glass of the lens. So yeah, the whole mission accomplished, very happy of that. And a simple lesson out of it, use it filtered. Like, filter can cost 30 quid, sometimes you can buy even cheaper. I personally use the Gope brand, fairly good. I don't have any affiliation with them. I've just been buying them for a while and they do the job. On the top of that, recently I even invested in something which is called Polar Pro Defender. It's a kind of rubber cap you can put on the lens, so it's better protected. I think it's very simple but incredible protection, additional protection for your lens. So invest in that, but even not, just go for lens. Everyone who's telling you if you put UV lens, you've got a bit of color shift, well, that might be the case, but let's be honest, if you are not high-end, high-budget video production, don't bother. You can balance it in post-production, and 99% of the people would not even notice that. So do yourself a favor and invest in any UV lens for production. I thought it would never happen to me. Since I bought my first camera, I got advice to use UV filters for protection. I thought like, it's not going to happen to me ever. I'm the guy who cares about the equipment. It's even impossible to smash the lens, but the story told me different. So remember, better safe than sorry, and yeah, that will be end of the story. Time to call it a day. It's not the end of the story. Oh, it's easier said than done. Let's do it. And now I can call it, and that will be the end of the story. With a happy end, as every good story is supposed to finish with. If you enjoyed, feel more than encouraged to leave a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't done it. I know you've heard a million times, but it will mean a lot to help me to grow. If you didn't like it at all, I will live with that. But I'm flattered you got to this point, which makes me happy anyway. There is a good news. Another week will be another video, which I will do my best to be even better than today. So consider coming back and see what I will make next time. See you next week.